Hi, everybody, and welcome to Meditation and Moonbeams. This is where we talk about how to use moon phases for manifesting, and then we follow up with a guided meditation to support your mental well-being and emotional goals. This meditation series is brought to you as part of the UMA Health Integrated Care Program, and today is Wellness Wednesday. Yay! My name is Rhonda Jabari, and I'm a master level Reiki practitioner and teacher, meditation guide, certified chakra therapist, certified aromatherapist, wellness practitioner, ritualist, and author. And I help people regain a sense of control and balance in their lives using Reiki, chakra balancing, and aromatherapy to remove and release any energy that no longer serves a positive purpose. And you can learn more about me or how to work with me on my website, www.wellnessuprising.com. Pardon me, I'm really hoarse today. It's one of those things. So today is May 6th, and we're going to be talking about the first quarter Leo moon that's coming up on May 23rd. And then we'll end with a meditation for returning to your radiance. Now, remembering always that we're working ahead of the dates so that, if you decide you want to prepare to work with that moon energy, you have plenty of time. Usually it's about 7 days, about 14 days in advance. So it gives you time to get ready and to pull in the energy that you want. For the purposes of meditation and moonbeams, this is how we approach the 4 major lunar cycles. The new moon symbolizes new beginnings, fresh energy, and the planting of seeds for future growth. So that's the time when you want to set intentions, start new projects, and align your energy with what you want to manifest in the coming lunar cycle. So on our last call, we talked about the new moon. The first quarter moon, which we're talking about today, represents a time for action and facing challenges head on. So as you move through this phase, you're encouraged to break through obstacles and focus on growth, helping your intentions to take root. The full moon, which we'll be talking about next week, is a time of culmination, manifestation, and reflection. So that's when the energy reaches its peak, making it a really powerful time to release what no longer serves you and celebrate what has been achieved. And then the last quarter moon is a time of reflection, introspection, and letting go of any lingering energies before the next new moon when we start the 4 cycles all over. So that's a time for clearing and rest and preparing for a new cycle. As I say on every call, and I mean it, being aware of the moon phase every day can help you to make more conscious decisions about what to do and what not to do on a given day. So let's talk about this first quarter Leo moon that's coming up on May 23rd. Yes. Okay. So the question that this energy asks, because this is Leo energy, is, are you dimming yourself to make others comfortable? Leo energy, as you know, is center stage. It's bold, it's creative, it's expressive, and heart-centered and very, very radiant. But the first quarter moon brings tension. So this is the phase where intentions set during your new moon begin meeting resistance. So you might be asking yourself, or feeling, because you've asked for what you've asked for, who do you think you are? And what if you fail and everybody finds out? What if people judge you? Or what if success changes everything? So that's the moon phase talking. But Leo says, what if your light is needed? So this moon asks us to stop shrinking, to stop apologizing for our gifts, and to stop treating joy like something we have to earn after suffering. For a lot of us, especially if you're a caregiver or healer, or a woman who spent a lot of years being strong, this is a time when we might be feeling distant from rest and pleasure and creativity and visibility. But this moon reminds us that you are allowed to be witnessed while thriving. So this energy of this moon for everyone, regardless of your astrological sign, creates friction between the Taurus new moon energy from May the 16th and Leo's desire for bold action. So Taurus said, when we talked about that last moon phase, the moon phase last week, it's all about building slowly and creating security and honoring your values. But now we're moving toward this Leo moon where it says, great, excellent, good work. Now show us what you've built. And sometimes, we do things and then we start feeling a little bit reticent when it comes time to be seen in that recognition. So you may find yourself having a fear of visibility or creative blocks, or you may have a desire for recognition. You might find yourself feeling some kind of way about being validated right now because you kind of don't want to be seen. It's a little scary. You may be asking yourself questions about purpose or longing for romance, beauty, play, and pleasure, and feeling a need to reconnect with your inner child. So, this is really deep heart chakra centered energy. It's about where have you become efficient but joyless? Where have survival habits replaced living? The signs most affected are, of course, Leo, because it is the Leo moon. So for Leos, this moon might bring confidence breakthroughs, career visibility, a desire to reinvent yourself, or romantic clarity. And the lesson for you, Leo, is that attention is not something to fear. If you're Taurus, you might feel tension between security and risk, and you're being asked to loosen control and to trust expansion. For you Scorpios out there, you might still be processing emotions by the time this moon comes around from that May 1st full moon. And this Leo moon is going to help you move from grief into creative expression. For Aquarius, relation dynamics might intensify. And you'll want to ask yourself, who celebrates your life and who competes with it? And then, of course, fire signs, because Leo is a fire sign, and the other two are Aries and Sagittarius. So they're deeply impacted as well. You can expect renewed motivation and inspiration and a clearer direction. So, what are some things that we can start doing right away to align us with this energy that's coming up? Wear and select, I should say, color intentionally. Leo rules radiance. So wear your bold colors, gold and orange and yellow, and bold prints and your statement jewelry. And practice being seen and feeling comfortable in your skin. You want to revisit abandoned creativity. What did you stop doing because life became too busy or because adulthood became too loud? Return to some of those lighter pleasures, writing, dancing, painting, singing, designing, speaking, any of those kinds of things. This is a good time for that. You want to, in order to come into alignment with this energy, heal your relationship with compliments. People pay us compliments and we go, oh, that's nothing. Or, we laugh uncomfortably or we just don't know what to say. But when somebody praises you, don't deflect and don't diminish. Just say thank you. And then something else that you can do to start coming into alignment with this energy is to create one joyful moment daily. Joy is spiritual maintenance. So buy fresh flowers, listen to nostalgic music, watch comedy, get up and get dressed, even if you're not going anywhere. Dress beautifully at home and dance while cooking. And then you also want to strengthen the heart chakra. So each day you can place both hands over your heart and ask, what would feel joyful right now? And then honor that answer. If you like to journal, here are several prompts actually that could get you started. Asking yourself, where have I been hiding my gifts? What version of myself am I ready to stop apologizing for? Oh, that's a big one for me. When did joy start feeling irresponsible? What creative dream deserves another chance? And what would my life look like if I allowed myself to shine fully? So, suggested foods, because I'm a foodie and I love to eat. Leo rules vitality and warmth. So, eat foods that feel colorful and alive. Mango, mangoes are so juicy and that bright orange, oh, they're just great for this kind of energy. But mango, pineapple, roasted sweet potatoes, citrus fruits, your turmeric golden milk, sun tea. We're finally getting a little sunshine here in Southern California, so some sun tea would be good. Grilled peaches. I have a great recipe for that. Honey, saffron rice, and herb teas with hibiscus or orange peel. And you want to stay away from foods that leave you feeling heavy and sluggish. But these are your keys to radiant nourishment. If you would like to perform a ritual anytime between now and the day of this moon phase, of course, I always provide a mini ritual. All you'll need is a gold, orange, a white candle, a small mirror, cinnamon or orange essential oil, and a journal and pen. And you can do this in like 5 to 10 minutes. Just light your candle, place a little bit of oil in your palms, take a deep breath, and look into the mirror. I should have put mirror on that supply list. Look into the mirror and say, I call my energy back from places where I performed for approval. Excuse me. I call my creativity back from fear. I call my confidence back from rejection. I call my joy back from survival mode. I am safe being seen. And then write down one bold action that you will take before May 23rd to support whatever it is that you're inviting into your life or that you want to manifest. And then when you're done, just blow out the candle and give thanks for the work that's already taken place. So now let's do a really short, grounded, guided meditation for returning to your radiance. So sit comfortably and close your eyes. And take a deep inhale for 3, 2, 1. And exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale for 3, 2, 1. And release slowly 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel your body relaxing. Allow your shoulders to soften. Allow your jaw to relax. And feel your body supported. So let's work a little bit on letting go of performance energy, right? Imagine that you're standing on a stage where you've spent years performing other roles that are assigned to you. And we've all stood in that space as caretaker, peacemaker, overworker, invisible healer, people pleaser. These are all the coats that we put on, right? As we move in and out of each role, especially for women, and even more so for women of color. We are everything to everybody, living, breathing nations within ourselves. Now, I want you to one by one remove those robes. So start with the people pleaser. Set it down. Next, the invisible healer. Let go, take off that robe, the overworker or that coat. Relieve yourself of the weight of the peacemaker. Take it off, set it aside. And the biggest, heaviest one being the caretaker. Set it down. You no longer need these. Allow yourself to feel lighter and unburdened. Bring both hands to your heart and see a warm golden light glowing in your chest. And with every breath, that light expands. This light is joy. This light is creativity. This light is confidence. This light is truth. Let it grow and glow brighter and brighter. Okay, take a deep breath in and exhale, allowing your body to relax even further. Now visualize yourself on May 23rd beneath the first quarter Leo moon. And in that space, you're confident and peaceful. You are radiant and fully expressed. See yourself in your mind's eye. What are you wearing? Go back to our list of colors, something bright and bold, gold or yellow or orange. Notice your posture and notice your energy. This is a confident and warm and in control version of yourself. So ask yourself, what must I release to become you? Now let's open ourselves to courage so that we can welcome in this energy. Imagine golden sunlight pouring over your crown chakra. And it's entering your body and moving down your throat and into your heart, into your solar plexus, into your legs, and into your feet. And as you're there, drenched in this golden sunlight, repeat silently, I am allowed to shine. I am allowed to shine. I am allowed to shine. My joy is sacred. My joy is sacred. My joy is sacred. My presence matters. My presence matters. My presence matters. My gifts make room for others to shine. My gifts make room for others to shine. My gifts make room for others to shine. Another deep breath in. 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale. And as you do, place one hand over your heart and one hand over your solar plexus. And repeat silently, I choose joy without guilt. I choose visibility without fear. I choose myself. I choose joy without guilt. I choose visibility without fear. I choose myself. I choose joy without guilt. I choose visibility without fear. I choose myself. Feel these words landing in your heart and your soul. I choose joy without guilt. I choose visibility without fear. I choose myself. I choose joy without guilt. I choose visibility without fear. I choose myself. And sit in this energy for just a moment. As we bring this meditation to a close, take one final inhale and exhale slowly. And when you feel ready, slowly open your eyes and return to your day carrying your own light just a little more boldly. And I thank you for choosing you and for investing in your own self-care and healing, and for sharing space with me today at Meditation and Moonbeams. And I invite you to return next Wednesday, May 13th at 1 p.m. Pacific for another session brought to you by the UMA Health Integrated Care Program and guided by me, Rhonda Kuykendall-Jabari of Wellness Uprising. May your journey be illuminated with clarity, your heart overflow with compassion, and your spirit rest in steady ground. Until we meet again in stillness, find peace and be well. And thanks, Laurel, for joining us. And Emily, you too. I didn't catch you at the beginning. Thank you guys so much for your time and your energy. I appreciate you.